Hello everyone, welcome to Infinite Nikki Bubble Season final episode, and I think I was trying to do this main quest by jumping up the whales and onto a new area, getting a chest along the way. Now we can just teleport to a closer place. I forgot what we were doing before. Oh right, this guy was telling us to do some quests, but then he was kind of giving bad attitude. But we still ended up doing the work for him, and we found the fibrous thread for him. But the Spire thread did not want to converse us. That's right. Wow, he's actually really strong, huh? Of course. Then somehow I bet we're going to end up convincing him. Oh yeah, by the way, I had to like step off for a little bit, and then when I came back I just realized that my model was not moving, so I had to like re-record half of this video. Oh my goodness. But good thing I didn't actually record everything on one day, so I only have to record my model again and not the entire gameplay, thank goodness. I remember in Season 3 my computer lagged so bad, and I think my video just did not get saved. And I just could not find the footage of it anywhere. And because it was not on Steam, right? So there was no auto record. And I just don't think I ever found that gameplay. I'm so sad about it. Exactly, that was the point of this whole thing. Wow, now he's let us through. Finally, after all that work. Is this the guy that got bullied? I forgot. This just looks so similar, I'm not keeping track. I mean, technically the virus threat can just come back anytime, so he shouldn't really be letting us through. But I get the story has to go on, so we ended up getting through. Of course. Oh, it's so satisfying to watch the gliding. So anyways, we can finally move on from that place and onto a new area. But apparently this is still chapter 5, so I guess it's like a sub-chapter, I guess? Oh, this is some new characters again. Oh, there's just way too much characters in this chapter. And then they all look so similar. Is that like a baby? Oh, okay, so this is called Street of the Piracy, so that means we'll have to know each of them individually. They're probably just not important characters that's going to be a mob. And probably not show off much later. Thank goodness. And this is probably a new character too. This is Black John. So I think because he's very thin, that's why he's called Sick, I guess. But this guy is very thin too. And this guy kind of looks like a granny, doesn't he? With the eyes having kind of dropped a guilt out. Right, we gotta do something about the train. And I think I'm still working on this in Season 6. Oh my, Nikki looks like a fairy over there. She looks like she's out of this world. So surreal. Oh great, guess what? They're probably going to tell us that we have to find this conductor guy, right? Exactly. And why is there so many mean characters over here? I mean, why is this guy even having his job? Please just get him laid off. This guy is just so full of himself, dude. But like, he didn't really have any particular features that really stands out. So I guess this is probably another mob, but it's like a bullying mob. So we will just only find him annoying for now, but he's probably not going to show up too much. Yeah, of course he's not gonna help. I don't even know why we're talking to him. This is such a waste of time, you know. Like if someone's giving you that kind of attitude, just leave. Okay, now we gotta go find this person. Oh, does he have a crush on Flora? That's hilarious. So maybe Raggy also has a crush on Flora? I'm gonna guess that Raggy is going to win in the end. This is so typical. Now we gotta go to the station, I guess. Okay, I see a warp spire, and we are going to get that first thing first. And then there's also a Whimstar at the top. Okay, we can get up using the boxes, and then using the glide, and then going through the roofs. And then we see a Whimstar that's hidden in the belt. You actually got the slasher with your healing ability. I did not know that at first and just kept wandering around and wondering how did I get the Whimstar to get down. Okay, now we can get the Warp Spire. This is a different one than before, huh? Oh, they have a very similar name. And there's another Whimstar that's like in there somewhere. But you gotta go around to get it. You gotta smash these boxes and then there's the Whimstar inside. Now getting up and towards the main quest. Oh, it's another long story. Oh, she looks like the guy that got bullied. I'm just getting everybody confused. So I guess that is like Reggie's potential love interest. Okay, so we're supposed to find some new item maybe? Anyways, it looks like we probably have to find some other item. That's usually what happens with these types of quests. And I feel like this Flora person just looks so similar to the kid who got bullied. And they also have like the same eye color, I think, and also like the same skin color. But obviously the victims are all different, right? So all of these are PCs. Oh, the species name is PC. I kept thinking that was a person's name this entire time. So I kind of got confused. And then when like there was like 3 characters labeled as 3 PCs, I thought they meant like the last name is PC or something. I got confused. Haven't been paying too much attention to the story before, so I'm kind of getting lost track at some point. Oh, I love platforming so much. I feel like I've been doing pretty good in Infinity Nikki's platforming. Most of them are pretty easy. But like the actual platforming games can get very hard. You got some of the skin files for less, it's super duper hard. And I was trying to get all the achievements without using the cheating mode, but I just couldn't do it. But that game is like super strict about timings. If you're even like a little bit off, then you can just drop off the platform and have to start over again, stuff like that happens. But it was a very fun game though, and I like the idea of climbing up a mountain. I really wish I actually recorded it, but too bad. And I don't feel like replaying it because the game was so hard. I wonder who else has a gliding outfit besides us, Nikki. You know, that'd be cool if there's other stylists like Nikki that's actually important characters and we can actually dress up these other characters. That would be so cool. But I feel like stylists exist in this game, but everybody else besides Nikki just don't seem to have much presence. They're kind of just like old mobs. And Nikki is just like the most important stylist in this game. And I do find that unfortunate to have the setting but not really fully using it to its full potential. It would be even cooler if Nikki is like the only stylist in the entire world and everybody else is just mobs. And then from Sabi, Nikki end up developing superpowers to save the world just from changing outfits. That would be super awesome. I think that would be super cool in a different way. Oh, is Flora injured? I thought the patches are like part of her outfit. They actually blended so well. Or maybe the artist just didn't want to draw the injury. But you can't really tell she's injured from this scene, can you? I thought that was part of her outfit. How can you just tell the wounds are made from the same person? I don't even understand how that's a clue. Cut yourself, but somebody else cut themselves. So how do you know who made that injury? Unless it's like made with a specific weapon, you know? I don't think that really makes sense in this game. Oh great, now they're asking us to do the work again. I just knew it. And I wonder if we're gonna get paid. I'm not hopeful. Like we don't really get paid a lot from doing quests, to be honest. Maybe like a few gems if we're lucky. Okay, now let's just go up and I think we're getting a Whimstar first before doing their quest because that's what's most important. Whimstars can help us unlock miracle outfits when we unlock the recipe. For this one, I didn't know you can actually go under the block like that, so at first I was trying to go on top of that block, but it was not working out and I just kept falling down. But I got it eventually. Okay, now we're trying to get some other Whimstars before getting back to the quest because I'm sick of doing work for other people. And then getting the Warp Spire here, of course. And then final Whimstar here, and I'm just going to call it the end of the season because the next time I play was in season 6. If you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe. It really means a lot. Thank you. Peace.